Kicked a field goal to beat the number 5 team in the country in front of 80,000 people.
Yeah.
Thoughts?
It's hard. I don't really have many. Honestly, I just try to tuck it away, and in the moment, it's just this is what I do, right? I just kick footballs. That's all I do. So I go out there, I execute 35-yarder. That's well within the range. That's makeable. That's what we do. So I gotta take a second to process it. It'll be a few hours before it's wow, that's what we just did. But just unreal. You see the excitement from the fan base that came, and I had over 300 notifications already on my phone right after the game. So just people I haven't heard from in years. It's just crazy. But yeah.
How different did that last kick feel? Did it feel different for
It really didn't. Honestly, last week I did not have that great of a game. Right, low kicks, first game nerves is what it is. Put it behind you and you move on. And that's what I did. And this whole game, coming into the game, whatever, it just felt so different. I was just no nerves, and the nerves that were there was happy nerves and excitement, less of jittery, shaky. And so when I went out there for that last one, I was crushing them into the net. I'd already seen the 2 that I made before. Yeah, I missed a 53, but I hit a good ball there. Just maybe aim point was a little left, and probably should have had it right, but didn't feel much different than a normal kick. If anything, it felt great coming off the foot, technique-wise. I smashed that ball. It was a good ball, but yeah, not much different. Try to treat them all the same.
Ken, you mentioned the blunders in last week's game. What did you guys work this week in practice to make sure everything went smoothly?
Not much. Most of those mistakes were on me, right? Low ball flight, not trusting the technique, hooking the balls. There was one hold from Tom last game that was a little not great, but either way, it's an extra point. I should have been able to make that. So I just calm nerves. I've been there before. I did this last year. Just trust yourself. Lock in, trust yourself, and truly trust the technique. That's what I did this week. So.
And then any words of praise for the whole setup?
Oh yeah,
snap, the holder, all that.
Isaac, Tom, I have nothing but so much respect for those guys. Those guys, we are a very clean unit. I know we can get in each other's heads sometimes. Wasn't a great hole, wasn't a great kick, whatever. We're always there to lift each other up. So I couldn't thank them more.
What was it like for you watching Notre Dame's last attempt on the really long one? What's that experience seeing a kicker going out there?
It's tough because obviously mine wasn't a necessary walk-off game winner, no zeros on the clock. There was 30 seconds, something could have happened. And so when you're watching that, Mitch Jeter's a good kicker, and he had the wind at his back there, so 60-something yards. It's not. It's a really hard kick, but it's not totally out of question. So what Cade said, he got the hands on both of them. So watching it, you're might be bad karma, but you're hoping, right? Come on, let my kick be the winner, not his. And so, yeah, stressful, but that was it.
Ken, I know you stepped under the college that game with that performance in Central Michigan in 2021. You get that game, winner that game. What was it like to go from that to something like this today?
Honestly, I think Central Michigan might have been more crazy for me, just because I was a freshman on the team, wasn't planning on playing a single game that year, just because I was still sitting behind John. But being the guy now and having somebody underneath me, that one might have been a more crazy game. But once I get to understand what's happened today, and the people Austin, who's doing kickoffs, but he should take my job next year. I'm hoping I'm leaving a good example, and I'm just hoping hopefully I'm teaching him well on the mental side of things. So.
You're unassuming appearance in, again, performing on the national stage. Is there parallels between you and that pommel horse guy in the Olympics?
Oh, I don't think so. That'd be crazy. That guy was a stud. Thank you. Thank you.
You have the Clark Kent glasses just in case?
I don't wear glasses, no.
Okay.
What do you think this is going to be like when it all finally sets in? Because we were just looking at everything. There's the other side of the room, which is obviously dejected, but this is top as high as it gets sometimes.
Yeah, it'll be nuts. It'll be something I never forget, right? Maybe until I'm super old and maybe get dementia or Alzheimer's. We'll see. But it'll be something I truly never forget. These moments are something in the moment that you're cool, we move on to the next one, and this is what we do. But after it's all said and done, once I move on in my career after college, I think it'll be something that's just to be able to show your kids, I'm in a video game, or look at this is what happened, and they're wow, that's what Dad did. So it'll be nuts. It'll be crazy. Very cool.
All right, we'll let him go. We'll get.